An official welcome, everybody. Good evening. It's wonderful to see you all after your amazing, a little jealous also your travel blogs to these beautiful places. But fair enough. Hopefully we'll also travel again. And it's so nice to see the entire series going forward. We've done 5 wonderful sessions on skill ambassadorship, and we will continue doing talking about the SDG goals, talking about the life skills, and what ultimately we want to achieve through this program. But as we grow, we are seeing a lot of traction, a lot of people wanting to understand about the SDGs. How can we introduce that in the schools? And from here onwards, we'd love to have each one of you come and share one of the goals that you're working on. So there we are. Today we have first of our speakers. Of course, Pramila ma'am, love to hear you again. Perhaps a couple of weeks from now. And these are sessions that build us of what we do. First of all, please give me a big round of join me in giving a big round of applause to Soha ma'am, our speaker for today. Welcome, Soha ma'am. How are you?
Hi everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm great.
Thank you
Doing
so
great.
much for agreeing, and it's wonderful to see you. I'm so excited because the moment you put up about your work that you do. So Soha ma'am is the founder of the Startup Chemistry, the Chief Innovation Officer of Sloans, and that is something everybody asks, what is it about? I think who better than the lady herself to speak about a program. I think we are looking forward, Soha ma'am, all the way from Surat there. The floor is yours. Thank you so much once again. Welcome to this Skill Ambassadorship Show.
Yeah, thank you so much for the warm words and introduction. And also, I'm honored to be taking this session, Mr. Dowd. So, no, you don't need to be grateful for me to be taking this session, not at all at that part. Also, let's begin our session. So, our topic today is sustainability and clean tech. And also, a lot of people are curious about what I am doing and how I am doing. So, I'm going to take both of that part and we'll move further. I hope I won't take much of your time today. And if in between you feel like asking any question, you may just raise your hand virtually, of course, so that we can might also take your question. And at the end of the section, we'll open the door for any question answers that you may have for me. Works? Let's begin then. Hi everyone. Allow me to give you a brief introduction about myself so you understand what I have done, what I am doing, and what my further vision is. So yeah, hey, hello. Uh, Hi again. My name is Soha Kapadia. I'm from Surat, Gujarat. I'm 25 years old. I have done my bachelor in electrical engineering back in 2020. After completing my engineering in electrical, I've done my power masters in the power system specifically back in 2022. And I'm a very curious person. I really want to know about human psychology, human behavior, and that make me more interested towards taking my post graduation in clinical psychology. So you might be thinking that technology, engineering, and clinical psychology is quite poor opposite part. And yes, you are right. That what make my journey as of now more excited. And so when I started my career, I was extremely sure of taking both the part ahead. I have started my own baby child known as the Startup Chemistry, where I am more fundamentally interested into a psychology. Along with that, I also take my expertise skill ahead. So what I do at Startup Chemistry as a founder, I am bringing in my expertise of speaking skill, a soft skill, business analytic, giving presentation. Ultimately, I help founders, the young founders who have just got into how to present their skills, how to make their pitch deck, how to present their pitch deck in front of the VC community. I don't know how many of you here are aware about the entire startup system and how the startup system works. Raise your hand if you know about how the entire startup ecosystem work as of now, or you might be also a founder working in the same. Okay, Pramila ma'am, I really want to know more from you. Ma'am, you are on mute.
All that I can tell you is how to start a school. That's where my expertise begins and ends.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get it.
I said, I come from an
Well,
academic background. So all that I can tell you is how to start a school. That's where
Oh,
my
okay, yeah, ma'am. Got the point. But Being a teacher, I think being a teacher itself, being a founder every day with the new topics. So that's a very interesting part of being a teacher. Yeah. So moving ahead on the topic, yeah. So as a founder in the startup chemistry, I'm helping founders to build their new innovation, to build their platforms so that they don't have to waste their time navigating the other, and they can easily pass forward and accelerate their startup journey. Along with that, I also help them building their personality, uh, PR, their entire SEO, website, content writing, everything. So if you ask me what exactly I do at Startup Chemistry, it's more like a school for the founder where I head them. Now, coming on the second part of my scale, which is sustainability and clean tech, and that's the main topic we have been here having a session today for. So I am also a chief innovative officer at Solins Energy. So Solins Energy is a startup that is focused on the clean tech. We are supported by Gujarat government, and also we are the selected startup by UNDP itself. Now, what we do here as an innovator, I am building a sustainability bidding platform. Now, this sustainability bidding platform, what does it mean? For that, first we need to understand sustainability. So I give a lecture in a lot of universities, college, and in a conference, and I have seen one misconcept about the word sustainability. So when we talk about sustainability, a lot of us have the concept as sustainability is just one paraphrase of clean environment, global warming, and be how to be clean, go solar, and stuff like that, which of course indeed is a part of sustainability, but this is not the entire sustainability. Sustainability itself is a huge concept. Let's consider has sustainability a rooftop of your home, and the four pillar of sustainability is human sustainability, economical sustainability, environmental sustainability, and fourth is social sustainability. These four all together make the entire umbrella of sustainability. And then it comes sustainability. And as we always talk about sustainability goal, this all goal are directly connected to these four pillars of sustainability. By not taking much of your time, I will explain in one liner about all sustainability. And we can also, while addressing this sustainability, we can play a game where you in the comment section can write after me explaining each sustainability, which sustainability goals go under that particular parameter. Okay, so the first one is human sustainability. So the human sustainability is the sustainability where human rights, well-being, equality come into existence, where people working on it to make the present better as well as the future better. People who work under human sustainability are mostly called as human advocates, sustainability advocates. So this is known as human sustainability. If you see the first five sustainability goals, you will realize that those first five sustainability goal is directly connected to human sustainability. Could you write down in the chat box what are the first five sustainability goals without seeing is actually? Or you can unmute and say one by one.
I think equality, poverty, then um, mental wellness, and yeah, I just remember three.
Okay.
Gender equality, good health and well-being.
Yes, definitely. So the first five important goal of SDG, first one is no poverty. The second is zero hunger. The third is good health and well-being. The fourth is equal opportunity to education. The fifth is equality in gender. And the 10th one is inequality degradation. This goal are directly working towards human sustainability. So the people who are working in human sustainability, this goal are directly generated to them. So all the 17 goals in the same way is driven by this four parameter of sustainability. The second we'll take is economical sustainability. Economical sustainability is the management of resources and finance in the entire ecosystem. It is known as the economical sustainability. So in economical sustainability, you can say the sustainability goals like growth, financial growth, sustainability, number 8, goal number 8. Also, goal number 9, industry and community and management. Goal number 10, advance infrastructure. And goal number 12. This goals of sustainability direct comes under economical sustainability. The third is social sustainability. Social sustainability are the people who works or the sustainability agenda that work directly for the well-being of the entire society, of the community, irrespective of their background, their culture, their standards, their economical status, minus everything. They just want a social economical status intact. That is known as social sustainability. Could you write down in the chat box what do you think can come under the social sustainability goal? Quickly, just a number would do. Yes. Okay. So I think goal number 17, that is partnership for the goal. That goal is very interesting. We'll take goal number 17 later on in the conversation. 13, 14, 15, 16, 15. Okay. Okay. Mr. Dowd is completely right. It's 8, 9, 10, and 12. So that was for economical sustainability. You were completely right for that. And 14, 15, Akansha ma'am, 14, 15 for what? Social sustainability, right?
Yes. So our life
Okay.
on land,
Uh,
the way we are living, and we are responsible for other living creatures as well, the environment.
okay. 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 Yeah. So under social sustainability, we have goal number 5, which is general equality. We have goal number 10. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
go
you're
on.
audible.
We can hear you,
Yeah, am I
sir.
audible, right?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Okay. So under social sustainability, we have goal number 5, 10, 15, and 16. That also includes life on land, not just human, but the entire life on land. So this entire sustainability drive under goal number 5, 10, 15, and 16. And the last sustainability pillar where I am more focused on, I'm working more on, that is environmental sustainability. When we talk about environmental sustainability, is about usage of renewable resources as much as possible, about maintaining the clean climate, about reducing the global effect, carbon footprint, and everything that you may think of, that's come under environmental sustainability. So as of now, I am deeply working at the goal number 6, clean water, at goal number 9, 11, and 15. That is my perspective as of now, working towards clean tech. Now you might have focused the entire sustainability goal is based on only two P's. If you pay attention to each and every goal, you'll realize the entire sustainability goal plate is completely dependent upon two things, two P's. One, people, and second, planet. So if you look at it, each goal is somehow directly, indirectly affecting people on planet or for the planet or directly to the people.
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
Yeah. So actually, there's a pinch of silence in the entire seminar, and I'm not very used to this silent treatment. So I'm like making sure that everything is still alive and listening to me.
Oh, absolutely amazing. What you're sharing is brilliant.
Yeah. So these are the two P, which is completely directed to each other. So when you see at the sustainability goal, it is only on for people, by the people, and second for the planet and by the planet. Now, when we are talking about the sustainability, we talk about four different parameters of sustainability. Now, the entire four parameters of sustainability drive under four P's. Though those four P's are one, purpose. Each and every sustainability is purpose driven. When we are talking about environmental sustainability, economic sustainability, human sustainability, everything is purpose driven. Second, P is for people. This all sustainability is directly or indirectly related to people. The third is profit. In sustainability, our main aim is to do profit. When I'm speaking about profit, it does not always meant to do with money. It's profit in the overall sense. Here we are doing sustainability so that we can maintain our present, as well as we can make a framework, we can make a policy, we can make things that also align our vision for the future as well. So that's a P for profit. And the fourth P is for planet. What we are doing through sustainability and through SDG goal is directly related to our planet. So that's how the entire sustainability goes down. It's not just one part, it's many parts. And that's how the entire goal of sustainability can align with each other. When I talk about myself, I'm more focused on environmental sustainability, and therefore I am an environmental educator as well. I give a lecture in different college, universities, seminar, corporates, focusing more on this scale. People who are working in corporate or may have a company know that at a certain level, you need to have the economical sustainability to file your company for IPO. So sustainability at a higher level become compulsory for each and everyone. So I take lecture to advocate them on that. As a part of Solin's Energy, I'm working on sustainability platform known as a solar bidding platform. Now, what does this solar bidding platform do, and how we are navigate through it? So, as an engineer, we are building a platform. This platform is very innovative. As of now, we are very habituated to shop online. If I want to order a book, I'll open Amazon and book it. If most of us, we have the habit of buying a makeup from Nika. This is my vision of making renewable and sustainable hairs accessible, hairs book and makeup on this online platform. That's the reason we are creating this platform. So in the future, inshallah, if you want to go solar, all you need to do is download our application and give the input of your electricity bill and pin code. That's all you need to do. Me and my engineer teams will make sure via an application, your entire solar system get installed at your rooftop within 4 working days. And for the industrial, within 10 working days. And it's not on solar. Solar is just one part of a renewable resources. As you know, electricity is one of the basic requirement. And we as an Indian, we are in huge number and we are using electricity every nanosecond directly or indirectly. So for that, we have first chosen solar. Our second work line as of now, I'm working on the wind energy and the water energy later on. So ultimately, we are creating a platform where all the renewable resources can be easily accessible. Because while having my education and while having the opportunity for meeting a lot of people, I realize people, yes, they do have the knowledge about renewable sector, but they don't know how to shift to it. They have a lot of technical question, and renewable sector is backed up by a lot of technical things, which is very hard for other people to understand. So that was the reason we have built this platform to make it accessible through making it online as an platform. And second, having myself as an educator on the ground and a lot of other people to be able to educate people in a better and a very layman language, so that they understand what we are going to face in the future if we are not very precaution about our sustainability goals. And they can know exactly how they can play the part of that. So this is what I am doing and Solan's Energy. So this is a part of sustainability. The second most important word for the session was clean tech. Now, what is a clean tech? So clean tech is also a part of sustainability. Clean tech is a person, an engineer and innovator who have seen the problem in the sustainability paraphase and have worked on it, build a technology, innovation, be it hardware, be it software, and trying to solve the problem of the people. That technology is known as a clean tech. So as of now, I'm building a sustainability platform. That platform, my startup is known as a clean tech startup because I'm working towards solving a problem of the future and of the present by making solar accessible and affordable for all. And when we talk about clean tech and sustainability, it is not just limited to any technical parameter. You can also give your primary inputs to the goals and start your own journey altogether. And this is my mission. That's the reason I give a lot of lecture in university college young student feel me very excited because they are starting their new foundation, they are starting the new startup. And I'm so happy by the last statistics by the Indian government that out of 100 startup, 60% startup are in the sustainability and clean tech field. That the young generation of today, they are aware of the problem that is coming, and they are playing an active role and working towards the SDG goals. And I'm really happy to see all of these faces today here came to listen to me talk about sustainability and clean tech and our SDG goal and how we can align on that. I hope I have um, make it clear that what I'm doing and what sustainability is and how clean tech we can go. I'm open for all the questions and answer that you might have. And I'm so sorry I was so busy in talking that I forgot to look at the messages. So, Dawson, meanwhile, you start taking questions so that I can see the messages in the chat box.
Right. First of all, thank you so much, Soha ma'am. And I think everybody has been applauding. There's so much of information, and don't worry, you didn't miss anything in the message. It's just appreciation and the wonderful things that has happened. So absolutely wonderful. The way you explain the four P's, you are an SDG advocate, I can absolutely see. And number two, I mean, so proud that what you started is a movement now. I mean, you use the word advocate for SDG goals. I can see all of us doing that, going out, reaching out to students. Brilliant work. Fantastic. And yes, must add, what better than a Gujarati teaching business? Where is Kajal ma'am around? I'm sure she's there.
Yes, I got a lot.
There, see. We've got another entrepreneurs. Kajal ma'am is binding people in Mumbai, and Soha is doing the same thing in Surat. So there we are. Brilliant work. I think there were some questions, so ma'am will take some questions, and then of course at the end of it we have a little game for you, a quiz on sustainability, which we learned a lot today. But let's open the floor for some of the pointers that you shared from slogans. We all can download the apps now soon to get solar rooftops. Pramila ma'am, are you in for it? Go ahead, Pramila ma'am. Mansoor sir, I think you raise your hand, so please.
No, I didn't raise my hand, but
No. For you, it's all, I'm always there, to push you to ask questions and give your feedback. Wasn't it amazing, Pramila ma'am, what she said? How passionate she
no,
was?
she broke it down into little nuggets which we could comprehend. She was
Yes.
passionate about what she was saying, so she went on and on and on. But she very succinctly you broke it down into little nuggets. Your four piece, I think, was I wrote it down.
Yeah. Should we say a gem or should we use a P word, pearl? It was a pearl of information.
Yes, yeah, to match
Love.
with the P, and the P is talking about it.
Okay.
I'm a P.
P speaking about it, absolutely. So there are too many P's here, and lovely. What I realize is a lot of us just learned something new in the world of SDGs. When you started asking questions, I'll just probably share a screen and look at the SDG picture, which is a very passionate goal of for me. That here, everybody here, we learn these. These are the SDGs. Hopefully, you'll see in a while. This is what we're talking about. So when Soha ma'am spoke about, let's say, environment, immediately she started speaking, okay, what is environment? Okay, that's life on land, goal number 15, life on the water, goal number 14. Or the work she's doing, especially 6, 7, clean water, and 7 is, remember last week we spoke about India achieving a goalkeepers award because of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, which is nothing but clean water and sanitation. Goal number 6. She's working a lot on goal number 7, affordable and clean energy. This is one picture. Download it. You have a brochures. Hopefully we'll meet you and we'll give you more of it. Keep them so you completely memorize the 17 goals. These are the goals that we need to speak and spread about. So ma'am, is that the picture? All the P's follow all the 17 goals, if you can see the screen.
Yes.
Perfect. So can I take the liberty and take the conversation forward? If there are some questions, please ask. She's there. Lovely. I love the word Peapods of peace. We'll use this, Angelina ma'am. Any suggestions, any questions you'd like to know about it? Or should we do a little game and then we take the conversation forward?
Let's do the questions, because otherwise, after the game,
Yes.
whatever questions
It's all
we had, then
fresh.
still slow.
Okay. So hopefully open the floor for Q&A and then we take the game a little while later. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I think it's very new information. Everyone's processing it, Soha ma'am. Where do you see Solans in 5 years from now?
As of now, so this can be answered in two different way. As of a startup ecosystem, we see ourselves at a series A above. So that would be one question, and the second one would be able to have people mainly in South Gujarat, as we are a Surat-based company. We want South Gujarat every rooftop and industry to go solarize.
Lovely. This is wonderful. So you're seeing an entire Gujarat, South Gujarat, primarily taking the solar route. Brilliant. That's so nice of it. Uh, any other inputs? Any other questions you would like to know about the solar energy?
May I, sir?
So please go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, Soha ma'am, kudos to you. One of a kind informative session. I never knew, I just knew about the word sustainability, environment, that's it. But how deep it is, how relevant it is, this is the session I've come to know. It certainly scares me staying in Mumbai because, the kind of infrastructure that is coming up, buildings all over, and we solely rely on monsoon, that is June, July, August. And I don't know how we will survive without monsoon. So it's high time that we have to utilize the natural resources the best possible way, in the most sustainable way. Okay, fine. I don't have an engineering background, but still, I would love to volunteer to this good cause. So some information from your end would be beautiful, at least on a social cause, would like to spread this word. That's all from my end. Thanks a lot. Hardy, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. I really like your initiative of adding up to your thought that how you could contribute. I think the best way of doing that is to identify your resources. For example, as of now, you are sitting with fan off. I don't know why you are sitting with fan off, even in Bombay.
Trust me,
But
the
you must
weather
be
is
trusting.
trust me, the weather is good. It's breeze is there, and I want to feel the atmosphere. So the fans are off. Yeah, and
Yeah. So
I do believe in conserving electricity. Believe me, and water. Trust
yeah,
me.
that was my point. Like saving the electricity, and also for using it, we have the renewable resources, solar being the one, water being the one, hydrogen being the one. We can use those resources, but there are loophole in terms of implementation by the government itself. For example, if you look at Bombay is a huge place with a lot of building next to each other, with lot of slum areas, and we don't have such policy where a people who don't own a house can go solar. So that is a loophole not at the place of the people but at the place of government, at the level of the policies where they're not allowing people to go solar if they don't own a house, if they don't have their own house, not the apartment system as yet. Hopefully in 2024 we a lot of people in the renewable sector has been talking about it, and we are seeing a new policy emerging up. So yeah, uh, until then we have to be more cautious about what we are doing and how we are doing it.
Whatever information you shared through the session, just put it in the group. No, it will be a pleasure to go
Yeah,
through
yeah,
it
sure,
again.
sure, definitely.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
My question to you is that, like, yeah, how will it help? You spoke about goal number 14 and 15. How is your company going to help SDG goal number 14 and SDG goal number 15?
So XDG goal of 14 and 15. 14 is
Like,
beyond water, life beyond water. So for that, we are trying to minimize a lot of waste. Okay, so all the plastic waste, all the recyclable things. So if you see, for example, we are using the plastic bottles and we are using the wafers. So when you eat wafer, you cut it from the sides, right? From the sides end. Those small particle of plastic is not recyclable in any XY condition. It's very hard for them to even track. All those waste just go beneath the water surface and they get collected over there. So as of now, not me, but people in sustainability group and most of the founder are working on such technology which can be taken care by their own machines beyond water as well. So hopefully not now because we are lacking some technology there, but in the future goal number 14 will be taken care of. About goal number 15, life on land, we are so as soon as you start using more solar, as soon as you stop using the coal electricity, आप देखोगे that the temperature has automatically will normalize. A lot of other stuff, the side effect will start becoming normal. We are not saying to stop using at a at a level where everything lows down to zero, which is impossible. We cannot do that, but at least just make them 50, so that the people around us can live and they don't have much harm because of our activity, so that the people surrounded you can have the better life there. So all we need to do is to start using renewable resources more rather than non-renewable resources. So I think this two goal will be taken care by that.
So well said, and you know your SDG so well, Soha ma'am, and I'm so proud the way you're presenting across. Just adding on one thought to it, that there is a group called the Climate Mentors, and they've been doing some lot of awareness program. And so proud that when they did an entire session with the US consulate uh, around Mumbai, there were only 16 teams selected from schools, and out of them, 4 teams, that is one fourth of it, were Golden Sparrow students who went to US consulate last month. I think Shazia ma'am was with them, so was Shabana ma'am. It's such a proud moment when these kids are representing not just your organization but the SDGs, and they focus primarily on goal number 13, climate action. And 3 of the teams were online teams, so that's even more commendable. Where these students from Kolkata, from Pune, also dropped in if they could be part of this program. So yes, there's so much to do, and there's so many things that come pops in my mind. I think you all have been very patient. You learned your SDG goals. As always, there's always an open forum to speak about it. And the area that Soha ma'am primarily spoke about, that she's working a lot on with Solans, is this goal. Goal number 7, affordable and clean energy. So I thought we'll do a little fun around the sun and take the conversation ahead. But yes, you can always talk, you can interrupt, you can ask questions, you can comment, because this is a forum, a platform where we all are together in it. So with all your permissions, can I go ahead? Thank you so much. So that thumbs up makes a lot of difference. So I'm taking the liberty of taking a concept forward. I started my work primarily in research. And when I was doing a research, there were a lot of organizations around and close to me. I was working in a place called Knowledge Village in Dubai, and there was this company which I followed it from Germany. They called themselves the HTC Sun, and I was very curious. They were in the same business of renewable energy, talking about solar conservation, solar panels, but the power, the beautiful tagline they had was selling power, not panels. And I was very curious. So I met the CEO of the company, a German national, and I said, what does HCT stand for? I said, okay, must be something heliocentric. And he says, HCT stands for, any guesses? Anything that you would like to, the acronym HCT? And I was absolutely amazed. Maybe a little disappointed also when I got the answer. Any creative guesses out here? HCT? It's a phrase. When you open up HCT, and trust me, it's not an easy one, but he said it means here comes the sun. HCT. And I'm like, what? Yeah, the same way I put my hand on my forehead, Pramila ma'am, the way you're doing right now. I was expecting something very big. And he says, sometimes the best answers in a life are the simplest ones. He said, that's what my company says. The sun comes every day, and there is so much to learn from this selfless, being the sun. The simplicity of the sun. It is there no matter how much you don't want to get up for the day. It does not borrow. Well, the creditors of sun would be very happy. It burns itself to power our day. And of late, we learn that our nights also, because moon is just a borrowed light. Sun is the most selfless being out there in the sun. Sun is something it only knows how to give. And I think if we can understand to be sun, we will be amazing. So my entire next section of game or quiz is around the sun. I'll ask you some questions. I'll ask you some easy ones, and it's open to all of us to learn something. And we will talk about HCT. Here comes the sun. As kids, we done this experiment, put a torchlight on a ball, and it represents sun. The neighborhood sun has so much to offer. And how little do we know about this amazing being on the sky? Let's do this. So let's start with one of the easiest questions we ask our kids. What color does the sun appear from space? Go ahead.
White.
White? Whoa. Sun itself signifies the rise. Everyone's sure, is it the white? Not yellow, not green, not blue, orange? Darshana ma'am, you're so confident. Lock kar diya jaye?
कर दिया जाए.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at the white sun. Absolutely right. The sun is white. It is a star. And of course, I'll not go to the explanations though, but the beauty of it is we always been taught something in school which is so incorrect. sun is a white entity. Yes, the way we look at the sun, it looks yellow because of the scattered lights. That's what the rainbow is all from. Or this is the NASA's picture of the sun. It's a beautiful white star. Dorothy ma'am, do not test a man with all colors. Ember is a color I don't identify. I don't know what crimson is. I only know red. So I will stick to white. So this is my question number one. Doing very good. Okay. So team one, the quizmaster zero. Let's see if you can beat the quizmaster in this game. My question number two to all of you versus me, all of you, is what's sun's nickname? The red giant, the yellow dwarf, the blue supergiant, or the orange hothead?
Orange hothead.
Wow, that looks like someone seriously knows the sun very well. Everyone agrees?
I think it's a red giant.
Red giant. Okay, I've got two now. Anyone else? There are only four answers. You win if you get all one of them right. Okay. So I will put my neck out and say, oh yes, Angelina ma'am, you just thought of it, but I'll get the point now. The red giant is Jupiter. Orange hothead doesn't exist. It's not hot, hothead as in, I don't know anybody so angry, but sun is not. Sun is the most calmest being we can think of. It is the yellow dwarf. In the scheme of things, Angelina ma'am, you are right, but I get the point. So it's 1-1 now. In the scheme of the Milky Way and beyond the Milky Way, हम जो सोचते हैं वो सारे सारे planets and galaxies, sun is a tiny dwarf. It is a yellow dwarf. So well, I win the point. Thank you so much for giving me this point. Let's see if you can crack this one. Solar deities. So across the world, across the cultures, across people, sun has been very very important. We have our own Surya Namaskar. We have Surya as in a deity in sun. What is the sun god called in Egypt and the Roman culture? The answer is there if you look closely, but I'll only give you 5 seconds.
Ra.
Ra is for Egypt. Yes, Pramila ma'am, absolutely. What is in Roman culture? Avataf ma'am, I read yours, Ra. So Ra is the sun god in Egyptian culture. Very interestingly, there's some amazing concepts, the way they look at the cats, the way they worship the sun. It's so beautiful. What about the Roman culture? It is not difficult. It's right there, the Greek and the Roman. Tarunam ma'am,
Yes.
Helios was exactly the god. Yes, go ahead. Helios? Soha ma'am says Apollo, and both of the answers are correct. Yes, it's Apollo in the current culture. Helios was the sun god before Apollo took over. Very interesting conversations. So I'll give you this point 2-1. You're doing good. So these are the popular ones. Okay. So in Iran, by the way, in Iranian culture is Mithras. In Japanese culture, there is a Inca culture, the Mayan culture. I mean, I just wish we had time to talk about this. When I was studying this itself was so intriguing. But still, I'll quickly go ahead. Now, this is a very, very popular Greek legend. I want to know the name of the legend. Come on, everybody. All those Shakespeare students, please. I'm challenging them. Very popular story from the Greek mythology. What am I talking about? You're leading 2-1. So hopefully you can give me some better answers. One thing as a quiz master, I promise you can't Google my answers. So don't worry. Oh, right, Tarunam ma'am. I've got smart people out here. Icarus and the wax. Yes, it's a very, very popular story when he flew too close to the sun, isn't it? Where there's so many lessons we can learn from it. Icarus is right. I think I'll stop counting after this. It's 3-1. Now some science there. From a lot of world of legends and mythology, let me take some scientific route now and let's see who can answer it. Sun powers, right? There's a process inside the sun. What's the process called? Some kind of chemical combustion. What is that chemical combustion inside the sun that gives us light and energy? Science teachers out here. Can I make it score 3-1? Oh, Soha ma'am. Oh, I forgot I should not involve the speaker of today. She is working in this. It is the nuclear fusion, right? Don't get confused between fission and fusion. It is confusion. It is nuclear fusion. Please remember, you'll never forget it, right? It is nuclear fusion. It's now 4-1 by, it's a bad score now. You are right. Okay, this is a question. I love it. You have to decode it and it's not difficult. When there's a solar eclipse, there's a ring of fire outside the sun. How is it connected with the pandemic? I want one word answer.
With the pandemic.
Yes, with the pandemic.
The crown.
Sorry, Mansoor sir?
We used to call it the crown.
The crown. Okay, close enough. Go ahead, think more. I've given a very simple word. Something that we know,
Oh,
it's a
Corona.
common word. Oh, right. Who said corona? Who said corona?
Me.
Oh, Soha, ma'am. Oh, lovely. Yes, it is the corona. You said it as well. You decoded it well. There is a very interesting story of, there is Saint Corona. There's an entire, Italian figure from the mythology. We'll not talk about it, but so many interesting. The corona is the right word. The ring of fire in solar eclipse is called corona, and pandemic. Why talk about corona? Doing good. Okay, simple quiz. Yes, somebody wanted to add something to it.
I don't know this.
How long does it take Earth to orbit the sun? Everybody should give me the answer now, please.
5 days. 365.
Yes,
365
so
days.
it's just the way you put it. It's 1 year, as simple as that, right? It's 1 year. That's all. This is the orbit of the sun. Thank you so much,
365
Kalpana,
days
ma'am.
and 1/4.
This year it should be 364 days.
Leap, year. Absolutely, Mansoor sir. You all are taking a lot of leap of faith to become SDG Goal ambassadors now. So this year is dedicated to the SDG people, right? Fantastic, doing good. Okay, I think we just have a few more questions, and I hope you learned something new. This is a picture. It's beautiful. Where is it? It's the largest solar farm in the world, and we should be proud. It is in India. Where is it?
Gujarat.
सब चीज गुजरात में चली जाएगी. I am a Gujarati for sure, but we should be little. We Gujarati should give to some neighbors also. Think about sun. Think about where could the Taranam ma'am Kerala. I like that answer, but no, it's not Kerala or Gujarat. Think
Rajasthan.
would be wow.
Part of
So
Rajasthan.
Is
you
Badla
decode
Solar
that.
Yeah.
Yes, Soha ma'am. Could Soha ma'am, please tell us the answer. This is where I would like to hear.
Yeah, this is a Badla Solar Park, and it is it is biggest in the entire world. And I've just recorded
Wow.
a podcast for the same. You can listen to that podcast to know how the entire plant came into existence, and it is still working, and it is still the biggest one.
Wow. Please put the podcast in our group, ma'am. We'll love to hear. There's no better feeling than having an expert on the field when you do a quiz. This is the one in Rajasthan, the largest, very proud, and this is where they get the maximum sun. We're doing a lot of things. Yes, Kajal ma'am, we are all wanting to hear Soha ma'am. Please put that in the link and I'll share with my students as well. So a few more questions. I think we are learning beautiful. Now we spoke about the Badla solar power in Rajasthan. There's something interesting happening here. What is the shape of the solar panel? Decode and where is it?
B.
Just decode it. You can see something in the picture.
Is B a panda?
It's a bear.
Is it a panda?
It's
Oh, nice. Yes, Darshana ma'am, you gave it. Yes, panda. Somebody else also added. So where is it now? China, expect them to do crazy things, right? There is actually a solar panel shape of panda in China. Wow, they're doing some amazing things. By the way, do you know that we are not talking SDG goal number 15, which is life on land, but every single panda in the world is owned by China. You cannot have a panda, but it's a Chinese passport. I mean, I'm not making it up. It's called panda diplomacy. Please someday read about it. It's the most amazing diplomacy in the world. And I'm not making it up. Absolutely. Panda diplomacy. China gives panda to some country. It always belongs to China. They can take it back anytime. The kids are Chinese kids. How much they love the panda. Really? Yes, absolutely. When I read, I was amazed. Okay, quickly, two more. Yes, Taranu ma'am, you gave an answer before. Which airport is this? Which airport am I talking about? Yes, absolutely. It is the Kochi airport, the only airport in the world completely driven by solar power. This is amazing, isn't it? It's the airport in Kochi, Kerala, and right from Rajasthan to Gujarat to Kerala. I think we are moving towards some real amazing solar power, some work that we're doing. I think this is fantastic. So you got your science lessons, you got your history lessons. Let me do a little bit of geography, and then we'll end this session. Two more questions. Something unique is happening here. What's happening around? This is everybody learned this in the school social studies class.
I think the prime minister of two countries are coming.
X. Safia, I expect you to answer from all the people which two countries?
Norway and Japan. Norway and Japan.
Fantastic. All right, now tell me what's unique. Remember, our theme is sun. Norway and Japan. What are we talking about?
I think Japan is the country in which the sun rises the first.
Okay. And what about the Norway? Anybody who visited the Northern Lights? Norway here. Kajal ma'am, when are you going to Norway? Darshana ma'am must have
It's
gone somewhere.
And Norway, I
it's on my
think,
bucket list.
is like 6 months completely daylight and 6 months.
Okay, so I'm sure you learn about the land of dash sun, right? Japan is called the land of.
Rising sun.
Rising sun.
Rising sun.
What about Norway? The land of.
It sets.
No sun.
Tell me, sir. Yes, you're closer. Norway is called the land of midnight sun, and these are the two countries. Both of them talk about the sun, and it's amazing. This is when we say the sun. The first sun comes here, and the sun never ever. Yeah, yeah. I see people are going on a bucket list to Norway now. Aurora and this site. I'll show you the site. This is a site. This is a real time lapse site. 11 o'clock, then 11:30, midnight. 12:30, 1, 2, 3. This is how the sun remains, the land of midnight sun, the Norway. And of course, Japan is amazing. I mean, I was fortunate to do some work with the Japanese, but never been, I've been close to Norway, but never been to Norway. So, all of us, that's some area we work on. My last question for today, I know the difficult ones. There's so many countries with the sun on their flag. I just thought I'll pick up two and wait, Safia, before you answer. I'll give opportunity to others.
One is Argentina.
Okay, sir. Fantastic. Good. What's the second one? Shall I open up for our youngest member? I know she'll devour these quiz. Oh, Soha man, I'm so proud. I think we are good, It's Namibia. So it's Argentina and Namibia, just like Taiwan, Bangladesh, Japan, Haiti, Rwanda. These are some of the countries which sun on their flag. Let's really enjoy the sun in our life. I think I cannot speak more about the sun because sun, only one thing I've learned from the sun is to give. Sun is something that has always been up there. If you want it or do not want it, it comes up, it warms your day, it wakes you up, it gives you photosynthesis. Sun teaches us to give selflessly, to hang out there, to make a day shine, to make a night warm. I think I don't know what a sun would be without having traveling to see sunrises and sunsets in the world. Be the sun to the earth because the sun calls for it. I think we all owe it to our sun. Thank you so much, all of you. I think this has been a very sunny day today and a very sunny presentation from Soha, ma'am.
Daud sir, definitely most of us are fan of Argentina, and they have a city, Buenos Aires, breath of fresh air. A lovely name. I always love this, Buenos Aires. And
Buenos Aires, absolutely, sir.
yeah, it's so lovely, breath of fresh air. And so, ma'am, I don't know, I read it somewhere how far it is through. Like, there have a lot of wars around in the world for oil and gas and natural reserves, and people fight for supremacy in that sector, and there might be a time when people will fight for water. I don't know how far is this true, but I read somewhere. Just shed your light on some research that you have been doing. Maybe you come across. Is it true? How far is it true? Because,
Yes, it is true, and it is not very far away from us. If
really?
we all are reading the news, you might have seen the water crisis in Bengaluru.
Yes. Yeah.
So we are going in that
So
direction.
it will be at a global level. When I read it, it was a global level. Yeah, and we have
Yeah.
it.
So by 2030, 40% of the fresh water won't be available to us.
My goodness.
And compared to that, a population that we are increasing is insane. So
Yeah.
a proportion mismatch is about to happen.
God
It
bless
has
us all.
to.
I also read somewhere that the underground water, that level has gone down even at the Himalayas.
That again is at, ma'am, alarming rate, That again is in a place like Kerala, God's own country. There, people digging borewell before, like water was about 20 or 30 meters. Now they have to go deep as 200 meters, 250 meters, that way it is now. Yeah.
You're
So you are on
you're
mute.
I'm
muted.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just was thanking Soha ma'am. You took us to an amazing SDG journey. The 4 Ps, the entire process. You made SDG so easy for everybody. So once again, thank you so much. And all of you, you are always there supporting each other. We'll love to hear more voices now. So from every next week, we'll talk about one SDG. We'll have a little game at the end of it, but you all can take up these SDGs. There's so many of them, and let's pick up what she said so early. I love the word SDG advocates, right? So we all become SDG advocates. So with that, a
S-
big thank you to you, Soham, and
So,
all of
Soha
you
ma'am,
for
once
being
again, I
here.
would request, please share this info in the group, please, please, please.
Yeah, yeah, sure, definitely. So, thank you so much, everyone, for being so patient and showing so much of curiosity of learning such thing. I'm very grateful for having done this session today. If you have any more questions related to solar and how you can help into it through Solence Energy, you can completely text me personally. Or if you want to learn more about the starter chemistry, how you can start your own startup, how you can be more confident, how you can give presentation and stuff like that, you can directly reach me out through my contact number. I will be open to help all of you.
I'm
Thank
reaching
you
you for
so much.
sure. I'm reaching you for sure.
Sure, sure,
So
definitely.
everybody, chalo Surat after a month, and we are
I'm
there.
waiting. I'm waiting for that.
I
I'm
promise, man,
waiting to
we will
meet
be
you
there
all.
soon.
And Mr. Dawood, you have promised me something which you haven't completed it yet. I want the deadline for sure. Like, when are we gonna meet?
Ma'am, absolutely. After Eid, I'm coming to Surat, my first destination.
My, this is something
Inshallah, we'll
negative I
have the
heard
Eid
about,
party
man.
together.
Are you taking the group along with you?
Yes, ma'am. Why not? The whole Bhutan troop should come.
No, no, the Daud Bhai will pick his chosen ones. And I'm certainly one of them.
So let's light up Surat now. And with that, thank you everybody for your time. So wonderful to see the group growing and learning. And hopefully, we'll be there again next Thursday with something better on SDG. Until then, take care. Goodbye. Let there be light.
God bless you all. God bless you all. Be safe, be blessed.